Ken here, and welcome back to Heroica in Minecraft. Yay! Legos! Alright, so between last episode and this episode, I did a little revamping of the map. I moved Ganrash over. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, it's over here. So I got that moved. As you can see, I added some half blocks, or half slabs, sorry, to kind of denote where the land is. I also went a little heavy with the water, so there's that as well. But yeah, I figured I'd stylize it a little, make it kind of pretty. Added some banisters to the bridges, make them safer. Those pumpkins over there denote the edge of the land. Anywho, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some stone brick, some chiseled stone brick. Let's see here. We still don't have stained glass, do we? No. Alright, so in place of the blue stained glass, we're going to use some diamonds. It's going to be a very expensive map. Let's see here. What do we have in here? We have packed ice that we could have used instead of the diamond, but I don't know. I'm gonna use the diamond just because it's pretty. Like, best reason ever. Let's see here. What else do we need? We're gonna need some gold. And this episode's gonna take as long as it needs to. I thought they were gold bricks. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, we're just gonna take as long as we need to get all these decorations up to make this whole thing look pretty. And, yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is, go take a nap. Alright. So, over here, we're going to need the chiseled bricks, and right here, I suppose. Either side of this. So, for these, what I would actually like to have is the underwater glowy block things. I can't remember what they're called right now. But, it'd be nice to have those because then we could use these as kind of lanterns. And I figured that'd be pretty cool. So we're actually going to use, if I can find it. I'm a derp. There it is. I'm blind. I mean, technically I am. I'm nearsighted. Alright, and for the moment, we're just going to plant this here, because this is a round brick, and there's really nothing round about Minecraft. So we're just going to make do with what we have. And then we place the diamond, just a single sheet of it. Then we need actually, you know what? I'm just going to replace this with this, because the chiseled bricks don't actually come in stair blocks. Oh, I wish I knew how to turn off the rain in this. Probably gonna be something I do next time, is look up how to change the precipitation, because this is just annoying. And I'm not sure if it follows the same rules as standard Minecraft, because as I've mentioned before, this is basically just a computer version of the Pocket Edition. Or at least so it has been told to me. Alright, now we need our stair bricks, which will go there, which I'll be needing quite a bit. Alright, now we've got that placed. We put down our bricks, and then add the stairs. Let's turn them into angled blocks. And that does that. And then over on this side, we don't have to make anything as elaborate as that. Just little cornerstones on either side of the path. Alright, nice and pretty. Alright, now we're going to go over here, because we need to plant a tree. That looks about right. Yep. Alright, this one is too tall. Alright, so that's one. And two. Fortunately, the one part of this that's going to take the longest is the fountain. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you view it. So we have a little low tree here. Should be easy enough to do. Let me just double check that. Yeah. Alright. And then we come over here. Let's see here. There's that. Then come over here. And this one's going to be too tall as well. And then we have another short tree over here. And last but not least, another one here. Oops. I'll add the leaves to those in a bit. Right now, we need to focus on this. So, what I'm going to do is, let's see here, this needs to be an entire square of water. Okay. Pardon me, 2 squares of water. Alright. That takes care of that. Now for the fun part. Actually build this thing. So, I'm going to need let's see here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Come on. This rain really needs to go away. And then, from here, I know it's hard to tell, but that's supposed to be a round thing. Then, because this is kind of weird, it's going to have to do for that. But I have it turned the wrong way. There we go. You know what? We're just going to do this. It's going to look weird from whatever angle, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see here. I need to add cornerstones. Because the paths to the fountain are supposed to be blocked by magic. We'll get to that part in a minute. Again, I wish I had stained glass. So how tall did I say this thing was going to be? Like 20-something blocks? Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a third. So 8 times 3 is 8 and 8 and 16. 16 and 8 is 24, 25 blocks tall. At its tallest point. Alright, so there's nothing here. But we go over 1. Alright. And this is a rounded brick. So it goes around the side of this. Yeah, these stylized bricks are the hardest to do in things like this. Because you have to figure out, well, how's it going to look? So for now, we're just going to have to live with this. And then there's another brick here. Okay. So far so good. And then for Alright, and there's going to be a statue here of a microfigure. So we need single brick tall of diamond. I mean, I could use glass. Actually, not yeah. Let's do that. We won't use diamond in this, we'll just use glass. And I'll even go replace the stones in the two lantern thingies over there. Alright, so alright, I should go nap and see if it gets rid of the rain. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be a longer episode than normal because I just want to get the entire fountain done in a single thing. Alright, and then another twofer. So what I mean by a twofer is that in Lego, there's this one brick that looks like two round bricks fused together in the middle. And because I can't really stylize that in this without like increasing the scale of everything by like tenfold. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can understand where I'm coming from with that. Because if I were to increase the scale, this literally would take forever to build. Alright, we have an arch here. And it's 4 across. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And, you know, if I wasn't in creative, this would take forever to build. That looks good. And then alright. So, as of this recording, it is currently September 10th. And this will be updated on the, uploaded on the 11th, or at least scheduled for the 11th. I ask that you at least attempt to be civil. I was actually in the military for 4 years, joined right out of high school. I was a freshman that year. I mean, all of our classes, you know, all we did was watch the news. It was pretty sobering. Now, granted, that's not why I joined the military. I did that because a friend convinced me that it would be a good idea, and my recruiter convinced me that I should lie about my psychological disabilities. So, as you can probably guess, it wasn't one of my brighter moves. Military definitely was not for me. Alright, so that's the highest point right there. I guess this is going to be a very small build, and there's one of these large landmarks in each of the maps. Like, Dreda Bay really didn't count as far as a large landmark because it's not an 8x8 plate. However, you know, waterfall is rather significant sized, so. Alright. Now, you're probably wondering what qualifies this as a fountain. And that, my dear viewers, is build. So, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, you have to be a little creative. So, So what I did was I take these like this, and I create a hole for the water to come out of. Like that. And then we place our water blocks. Flows down like that. Then we close this up for now, at least temporarily, because I might make it another little little hidden area. Maybe. But it also requires a shelf underneath here. And that just comes out here like that. With little legs underneath it. Like so. Now, the reason I haven't completely done this yet is because I'm not sure if it's actually going to overflow. So, so far so good. Okay. And then, because it does this weird thing, go under here. Just clean it up a little. And voila, we have a fountain. I mean, it's nothing over the top, but it does the trick. And then, up here, because they don't have gold stair bricks, I'm just going to do this, that, and that. I mean, we could use, you know, sandstone. Actually, we might, because that would make a little more sense. So, take that, and sandstone stair, because I don't believe we need the glass blocks anymore. So we're just going to do this. Go around here. Pop that there. That there. And like everything else, we might fancy it up later. Depending. So, I still need to build this guy. And there's a reason I saved it for last, because it's kind of a complicated thing. So, It stands 2 bricks tall. And I kind of have a method for building it. So that's 3 already. 4. And then this is where it gets complicated. Okay, so far so good. Then attach the head there. Then like that. So it kind of looks like a statue. Ish. I mean, if you squint at it the right way. I mean, I could make the top of this part round, just so it looks like the head's connecting to shoulders or a neck or something. God dang it. You know what? No. Have standards. And this is not meeting them. There we go. Alright, and then on top we have another one of these doohickeys. And there. And that is our fountain. Now, as I said, there's supposed to be, like, magic protecting the fountain, which, to achieve that effect, what we're going to basically do is just create this trying not to sneeze. Alright, that does it for that part. Now we need these. Whoopsie. Make it at least kind of look like a magical barrier. I mean, yeah, I could do that a little better, but for the purposes, it does the job of at least looking like something out of the normal. Alright. You know, really what I should do is that. There we go. That doesn't look half bad. I mean, it doesn't look half great, but it doesn't look half bad. Alright. Doop and doop. Alright. And let's see, all that's real left is putting the tops on the trees. But I'll spare you that little bit of stuff. So generally, this is Walter Forest. And like I said, I kind of went overboard with the water around the entire map. Like, if you go up far enough and you don't lag, it's because I'm facing moving water. There we go. Alright, so starting to come together. Like, you have your fountain there. Then you have Dreda Bay, Ganrash. Caverns of Nathis are going to be over here. Castle Forton is going to be over here. And as you can see, I've already placed pumpkins where the corners of the starting area is going to be for those. And then the Ilyorn waterways are going to be over here. So yeah, it's not a small project at all. I can probably drag this out for another 20-30 videos. And I will. I'm sorry. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that waterfall. And then, you know, build the caverns themselves. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the path and all the features, and then I'm going to build a mountain around it. So that'll be interesting. And the interior of that's all lit up by torches and stuff. So it kind of has this eerie thing going on. And then I'll build the castle with walls all around that too. So it's an enclosure as well. And then the Illyrian waterways, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that, other than just build it. But I might make it look all bricked out like it's down in a sewer somewhere. So that's something to look forward to. So thank you for sticking with me. I'm sorry this video took so much longer than normal. Sorry for yawning. So, if you liked it, please feel free to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you know where the subscribe button is. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these. I know that with my OCD and the lag combined, it kind of drags on for a while. And, you know, I would do, like, time-lapse stuff or just little jump cuts between things, but I'm not really good at editing, which is why I've done so little as it is. But, you know, the way I look at it is at least I'm putting something out. Like, I'm being productive to a degree. But, anywho, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and until the next video, take care.